Hello everybody! Hello and welcome to today's stream. Thank you Kadora45 for the follow. It's always much appreciated, thank you. So here we are, we're back in Pokemon Scarlet, and we are actually going to, we're gonna head up Mount Glaseado or something. I can't remember the name of the mountain, but you know, it's the big icy area where the two gyms and where the last gyms in that are. And the last, like, Team Star stuff. I don't know how long this session will be. I'm thinking of maybe, you know, just doing Pokemon today. Ending it a little earlier. Because I think I need to keep the Alliance alive, possibly for the late streams I have to do. Because anyone who's followed me long enough knows that's how my, my schedule it has to be. Because of how work works. I'm fine, Kadora. Thank you. How about yourself? I hope you're having a good time. I hope your day's been good. Anyway, so yeah, last time we did beat Team Poison. You know, Team Star's Poison crew. Larvae was an unfortunate casualty in that, but you know. Even a casualty is a worthy sacrifice to the cause. Okay. So as you can see, we're literally there. I don't know if we actually managed to, there was somewhere, you know. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're okay. Alright, if we zoom out a bit. Where were we at again? I forget where we were before, where we were actually up the mountain, but, you know. I suppose Dali Zappa Passage is probably where we need to go. It is the nearest place to the mountain we've got as a quick travel. Well, so long as you're here, Venti, I'm more than happy. Anyway, let's heal up our Pokemon. Ding 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 ding. Gardevoir and the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back and see us again whenever you need. Yes, I'm sure we will. Right, if I remember correctly, the Pokemon around here are all about the similar levels to our team right now. Oh my gosh. Westville the snow runs, they're everywhere. Oh my god, they're so noisy. Hey, Ak the Rabbit, hello, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, hello. Alright. So we need 1,000 of these Gimme Gold coins, correct? Which means I've got a lot of coins to collect. And I also sold like 250 of them when I didn't realize what they were for. Pokemon is going fine. I literally only play with my main team when I stream. Otherwise, I have like a sub-team to use. Although, I have a feeling that we're getting to that point where I'm gonna need to, like, train my Pokemon a bit more. Because, you know, we're pretty low level compared to some of the enemies around the higher level areas. So, we probably need to go and do something with that. Right, so, unfortunately, I think we need to, do we need to climb that? I don't know. I don't know if we need to climb. Maybe not. Maybe not. We have big jumps. Yeah, we have big jumps. Metal Claw. Nice. A lot of Doug trios around here. Yeah, we haven't battled this guy yet. Let's put Larvae up first, because Larvae needs the most XP right now. I was born up north, so I get excited when I come to cold places like this. Well, if you're from the north, then I'm not surprised. Mihai the student. Oh, he's got a little snow runt. He's got some snow runts around him to cheer him on. Yeah, we're about the same level as the trainer battle Pokemon around here. So we're gonna have to be a little bit clever with how we battle. Ow, how dare you? That's not very nice. Oof, Hariyama has a lot of health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we might still be okay, though. Tightening its focus. Oh, I see. But too late, you're dead. Oh man, that's a really high-risk move, that is. That was Focus Punch. You left me out in the cold. Yeah, I know. Now give me your lunch money, nerd. Wow, why are there so many snow runts? We're surrounded by snow runts. Where are they all coming from? This is crazy. Got some Makuhitas and Hariyamas. Yeah, apparently it's not easy to determine what are shiny Pokemon out in the field and what aren't, apparently. So you could find a shiny Pokemon, but you might have just completely walked past it because you couldn't tell what it was. Oh, look at them. They're on a mountain. They're on the mountain. That's pretty cool. Right. Air Cutter. I don't think we can go any higher than this, though. I think we have to go back. Yeah, I'll probably have to go back up that mountain. Ooh, Sneasel! My first time seeing one of those. Yeah, these things are not that strong. Oh, it's endured it though. Nice. Perfect capture point. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be like that, is it? It's alright, we're resistant to all the types that he has, so I think we're fine. Yeah, gotcha, Sneasel was caught. Sneasel, the sharp claw Pokemon. This cunning Pokemon hides under the cover of darkness, waiting to attack its prey. Ooh. He's a very sneaky... I mean, he's a sneaky weasel. Hence the name Sneasel. We're just gonna call him Sneaker. What's your summary like, buddy? Attack up, speed down. I mean, to be fair, that's pretty good. And it has Inner Focus that prevents it from flinching or being infected by Intimidate. I remember when Inner Focus only protected you from flinching. Or if it did, I never actually saw that happen. Okay. I want to climb up the mountain too. The backwards jump is just great. Although I guess I can't really go much higher than here, can I? Alright. So that basically led us back to the place we were at before. Oh, I already have one. Okay, never mind. I was gonna like... Axe you! And then like, wait, I already have that. Moving on. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Did you notice how the trainer was covered in snow? Right, so fortunately we can high jump up here. So we can get up there. Oh, hello there, Genocider Maiden. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you again. Oh man, Rasengi too. Wow, you both came at literally the same time. Well, that's a coincidence. Here's the thing about Paldea. Paldea has all sorts of different climates depending on where you go. You are challenged by Triana the student. I mean, she's kind of cute. Don't you think? Oh, Gotharita. Okay, yeah, the horny Pokemon. Yeah, fortunately, Gotharita is like all the other, like, waifu Pokemon. She's a bit of a glass cannon. Alright, Larvy's getting pretty well. Apparently, Larvy evolves at, like, level 57 or something. We still got quite a ways to go. Brr. Yeah, I'll bet. It's cold up here. I mean, it's cold in general where I am. Having to get up for work in the morning and it's like -7. And that is just crazy. Power Gem. Well, I'm very happy that you think I sound cute. Thank you. I mean, putting this voice on can be a bit of a strain on my voice, but I'm getting a bit better at it now. I used to not really be able to stream more than like an hour and a half when I first started, because, you know, I wanted to try and sound as close to how my VTuber looked as much as possible. And while you can argue about which degree that I'm actually able to pull that off, if someone says I'm cute, well, I'm very thankful. And say, no, you. Oh, look! Eh? Uh-oh. Dunsparce is stuck in the wall! Just like that deerling last time! Oh man, that poor Pokemon. And here it is, Ghost Doggo! I mean, I know my model's cute, but, you know, I don't really think if I'm as cute. Uh-oh. Houndstone, you're a bit of a tricky Pokemon, aren't you? Let's see, what do we have here? I guess we use Tiara. Because why not? I figured this was a rock ghost, but maybe not. What are you implying? Are you implying I'm a monkey? Nah, it's fine. I know what you mean. Alright, Crunch is good. Oh, it lowered its defense. I don't know if lowering defense actually makes it easier to catch or not. I'm not sure. It sounds better in Spanish. Okay, that's fair enough. Uh-oh. I got a phone call. And then it stopped straight away. Okay, never mind then. Whatever. Just literally had my phone on right in front of me, and then all of a sudden a random mobile number started calling me. I mean, I tend to be one of those people, especially in the home phone. I don't generally, like, answer the phone if I don't recognize the number. Houndstone, the ghost dog Pokemon. Houndstone spends most of its time sleeping in graveyards. Among all the dog Pokemon, this one is most loyal to its master. Aw, that's adorable. Alright, so does this evolve into that other doggo, the one with the candle on its head? Or is this like a exclusive version of like Houndstone? I wonder if calling me by my first name rather than my title is easier on people. I mean, I personally don't have a problem with it. Oh, I see. Naruhodo ne. I see. Okay. So we got the fully evolved one and we didn't even meet the puppy version. That's a shame. I wonder where the puppy version actually is, or if it's actually here and I just happened to have found the adult version first. Oh, okay. I guess you're staying Houndstone then. Yeah, if it comes right after Rotom, and I know Rotom doesn't have an evolution, this is definitely the later evolution line. Alright, Gumshoes, bring it on! What move does it have? Alright, we're gonna have to swap Larvy out. Larvy's in a bit of a bad way. Let's see if we can get Tiara into a Tyranitar before we get to the Elite Four. It'd be pretty cool if we could. Wow, Gumshoes, you have quite the defense on you there. It's alright. I don't really like the Trump Weasel. I don't really like it very much, so I never really catch it. Sage wants to move Energy Ball. Nice. I remember I like Energy Ball, but is it good for Sage? A Ghost-type move that gains 50 power for each dead Pokemon in this combat, up to a maximum of 300, more or less. Well, that definitely sounds powerful. Right, even though our attack is better than our special defense. I'm not actually sure which is better. I mean, Flower Trick never misses, so... Probably should just stick to physical moves for Sage, even though it's not very good with physical moves with its nature. It kind of sucks, though. You have to, like, just get lucky when it comes to Pokemon nature. Ooh, Hyper Potion. I guess I should heal up, shouldn't I? Okay, Larvy. I do quite like the auto heal feature. It definitely saves you a lot of time when it comes to healing. And I like that we're finding more revives, because we've used a lot of them. Oh, look who it is! It's Torkoal! Ooh, Confuse Ray. That's pretty neat. Alright, we got a snook up on him. You caught the wild Torkoal off guard. Oh, you got a drought going on, huh? I mean, I have a chance to weaken it before it can do anything, so that's always something you gotta try and take advantage of. That and the fact that the drought is actually gonna be much stronger. Ouchies! Uh-oh. Why is it so strong? I wanted Larvy to do some work in here, but I guess not. I guess even though we're in a snowy mountain, a lot of these Pokemon in here are fire type. Or not, you know, ice type. Well, I'm glad we have Shed Skin. For however long we have it. Aw, Torkoal, are you gonna be that guy? Are you gonna be that guy who's just gonna make things really awkward? Also, also the new chat members who are here. How is your day been today? I'm so glad that Protect only works 100% once. Alright, the sunlight's faded. Let's go. I wonder when Torkoal's finally gonna get to evolve. I would really like that. I think Torkoal deserves an evolution. If Dunsparce can get an evolution, no matter how lazy that evolution may be to some people, then surely Torkoal deserves one. I was quite surprised he didn't get, like, a Mega Evolution or something. Well, that's fair enough, I guess. I'm quite happy that you're one of your first things of the day is to just watch me. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. Torkoal, the coal Pokemon. It burns coal inside its shell for energy. It blows out black soot if it is endangered. Ah. So you wanted more rice. You wanted rice this time, huh? I mean, you did have noodles yesterday, so I guess it makes sense. So it's a female Torkoal. I have the perfect name. I mean, it would be even more perfect with a roly-coly, but I think choline is probably good. Alright, how's your summary? Special defense down, defense up. Hey, that's pretty good. I mean, if it was defense up and speed down, that would probably be even better, but some of these, Wake up, watch Alchemist. Refuse to elaborate as to why. I mean, why should I? You're watching me, and that's all I care about. I'm very appreciative of you doing that. Thank you. Anyway, there goes Colleen. Oh, Salazzle, please. I mean, you're a male Salandity as well. Not particularly. If I can happen to get a good IV one, then that's fine, but otherwise, no. Okay, and hello, Guildsins, welcome. Thank you for coming to the stream today. It's Frigibax. The Freaky Frog. The Freaky Froggo, as I like to call him. Oh, right, that's right. If you heat it up, it's a Larvae, no! Poor little friend. I can't believe I let this happen to you again, Larvae. I'm so sorry. Alright, Tiara. It's time to avenge a good friend. Alright, hopefully now... This thing is strong, and I know it evolves as well, so we're not even... This thing isn't even in its final form yet. Oh, no. Well, there goes Tiara as well. You streamed as well, Rasenji? I should really follow you. I should probably follow everyone who's in the chat right now. I'll get around to it, I promise. Yeah, I have a feeling this is just not gonna go well for us. Aw, man, that's right. Oh man, this thing is gonna take an age, isn't it? If I want to catch everything in a Pokeball. I'll wait, I'll use 2 more, and then we'll use a Great Ball, if that's the case. I'm probably gonna follow everyone who's in the chat right now. Ah, I didn't want to poison him, no! Gooper, why? Gooper, why? Oh. Wow, it doesn't even give much XP, what a waste. I mean, there's nothing more frustrating as well when you, because you know, the past few days I've streamed, when I finished the stream, I've not actually had anyone in my friend list to raid, which was really disheartening, really. So, you know, I just really wanted, and that's fine, I can repeat stuff, it's fine, no worries. I mean, I'll always repeat stuff if I can remember. Hello there, and welcome to you, Queen Valkyrie. Thank you for stopping by, thank you. I'm doing great, thank you. I've never had... I've been streaming as a VTuber for like 4 months, and then before that I did like 5 years of just regular streaming. I've never had so many chat members in my streams ever since I became a VTuber. And I think I owe it all to the wonderful community for VTubers. Yes, it has its it has its toxic side, of course it does. You know, you got clout chasing and all that stuff. But I really feel in the whole though that it's very welcoming and it's a really great community to be a part of. And I know a lot of you in the chat now are also VTubers, so, you know, it's all about supporting each other, right? Uh-oh. Is it female? No. Yeah, I was a pretty, you know, I was pretty okay, you know. You know, I didn't, like, network or anything because a regular streamer. I didn't really figure about that before. I mean, to be fair, Queen Valkyrie, I've only been streaming for half an hour. Or unless you're talking about on the whole. That's probably what you meant, right? Sorry, I was, had a little bit of a small brain moment, a smooth brain moment there. Yeah. Alright, let's get our full heals up here. Alright, okay, we'll come back and see you later. Oh, right. We climb up here. So this is where we get to. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's great. It's a great community. And just between you and me, it's winter. It's cold, you know. Sniffling is just part of the game, really, when you think about it. But I'm okay. I'm not sick. I'm just a little bit sniffly. That's all. What the heck? Oh, that's where we were, right? I see. Oh yeah, and anyway, just between you and me, you're all doing great. You heard of the snow slope run? No, I can't say I have, to be honest. I traveled a long way to get here so I could try my hand at the snow slope run. Do you think that's maybe the gym challenge for the ice trainer in the ice gym, you think? Wow, a month and a half. Well, I'm certainly glad that you're feeling better, Guild. It's Blissey! We're gonna get loads of XP from this. So where are we here? We're near the top of the mountain, finally. Unfortunately, Blissey is like, just, it's all tank, isn't she? She's all defense, no offense. But I suppose Blissey is the strongest of the line, of course, being the last part of it. Alright, let's see what Flame Wheel can do. There we go! Yeah! Wow, look at all of that XP! Yum 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 yum, gimme gimme gimme. Her physical defense is terrible. Yeah, it's her special, isn't it? She's all about her special attack and defense. Physical attack and defense is pretty bad. Battling is also a slippery slope. Indeed it is. Now give me a lunch money, nerd. Hehehehe. Yeah, but even a load of HP doesn't really do a lot. Although fighting a Blissey in like the in like Gen 3 or 4 was definitely, you know, when the HP would actually go down so slowly if your Pokemon had a load of HP. Fizzle Milky, hello there, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by, thank you. What could this be? It's a male again, aww. Don't you feel bad for Pokemon that only have a gender-specific evolution? It just seems a bit mean, don't you think? I mean, in the Comb Bee line, I get it, bees and Queen Bee and all that stuff. But I'm sure there's also a reason for the Salazzle line too. I'm pretty sure there probably is. Alright, because I know how difficult a Pokeball catches with this, let's see what an Ultra Ball can do. Well, that was easy. Wow, okay, that was easy. I'm one of these people who's kind of finicky. I kind of like just having one type of Pokeball in my party, which is normally the regular Pokeball. Even if it makes certain parts, even if it makes certain Pokemon even more difficult to catch than they should be. Right, okay. Frigibax, male. What name should we give him? Arthur. I was thinking more of like Toadsicle. I don't know what that name even means, but I just was the first name that came to mind. In a Moonball, oh man. Anyone who doesn't know, Moonball is all about catching Pokemon that evolve via a Moonstone. So if it doesn't evolve via a Moonstone, the catch rate is ridiculously low. But I have to admire that dedication, Genocider. That's really, really very good. I'm glad you managed to pull it off in the end. I assume you did, right? Right, okay, so Snorunt evolves with a stone. Oh wow, Mr. Keen Artifact, hello there, welcome to the stream, thank you for coming by. I hope you can just settle down, have a chill time with me and the rest of the chat. Right, so, here we go. Okay, so the females, I think it's just female Snorunt that becomes like, the ghost, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, anyway. What's the matter, Genocider Maiden? Right, let's see. Flame Charge, probably not the best idea. Yep. Definitely the worst idea I could have had. What are you talking about? Have you not managed to get up here before? Oh man, I really wish I could find a shiny. I know it's probably going to be very difficult. Wow, look at that, it's a Pride of Lions! Wow, normally you expect to just see him like a load of like pre-evolution and like main evolution, but look at this. A Pride. Aw, oh, come on, dude, really? Frickin' low kicks, man. Right now, you're getting done. You got 5 shinies? Really? Well, congratulations. Mind you, I am pretty much, like, stuck still in the main game anyway. I know most people have finished it and done all the post-game and caught loads of shinies at this point. Oh, you know Mr. Keener Artifact. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're fainting me, are you? It was so hard. Oh, well. You managed to do it, and that's all that's important, right? Right. Alright. Go on, Tiara. Go destroy them all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, look at that. He's destroyed the Pride. The Pride is dead. Tiara just came along and just destroyed them. Go on, finish him off. You might as well take them all out. Very nice. I mean, I can see that. I mean, I actually, when I played the original Pokemon Moon... No, actually, I had Sun. I played Pokemon Sun. I found 2 shiny Pokemon within half an hour's playtime of each other. Wow, look at this place. It's amazing. I mean, providing, you know, you don't look at the game from a providing you look at the game from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can still tell there's a lot of problems, but... Thick fat is where it's at. Oh, yeah? My protective layer of fat keeps me nice and toasty, even out in the cold. Oh, I'll bet it does. You're challenged by Abraham the student. Why are so many students at this academy old men? I mean, it's just led to loads of, like, questionable fan art of, you know, like, you know what I mean, you know, lots of questionable fan art of the main character. And it just makes me think, why? Oh, I know why. The weeb community are complete degenerates. Of course they are. But yeah, I've seen 1 or 2 art pieces and I wish I hadn't. If you can avoid it at all costs. But I'm not gonna take you guys down with me in that regard. I'm sure none of you want to see that stuff. Oh my god, that sucker punch is so strong! I mean, yeah, it's always been weird to me how a lot of people in the Pokemon world literally have, like, it's like, how did you learn? It's like, if you send all children when they're 10 years old, just give them a Pokemon and then just kick them out of the house, how is anyone meant to learn in an environment like that? You're not gonna get your high school education or anything like that, are you? Wug Trio's rattled. I don't know what that does, but we should be fine anyway. Yeah, God of War is, like, really good. Don't mess with Rita. Being nice and toasty didn't help me win. Well, no, it wouldn't, would it? I actually thought he'd have a Pokemon with the ability Thick Fat or something. I didn't actually realize he was just talking about just himself. I'm actually quite glad I was able to stream on time today because I was, we were due an inspection from our letting agent. And, they just finished their inspection by the time I turned up. It didn't go too great, though. I mean, we'll be fine because, you know, it's literally the first time we've actually, you know, had a... Ah, Dawnstone, nice. It's literally been the first time they've not been satisfied completely with how we've been taking care of the place, but as some of you already know, I was actually sick for, like, the past, like, for, like, 5 days just before this inspection happened. So I wasn't really up to speed. If I'd been healthy, I could have made sure this place looked a little bit better. But yeah, like I said, it's only like the first time they've not been fully satisfied. So, you know, if we just make sure we correct it and make it better next time, it should be fine. No worries. Oh my god, it's Snum! I love Snom. Snom is just freaking adorable. Just here you go. Here's a little ice bug. It's really cute. No, I didn't want to catch it in an Ultra Ball. Oh, no. Well, at least we've got it anyway. I didn't want to put Snum in an Ultra Ball. I mean, you've just got to accept it. This is a game designed primarily for children. You know, we're adults now. And, you know, if it's just basically relive your childhood. Go back to being a child. Snum, the worm Pokemon. It eats snow that has accumulated on the ground. It prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it will eat its way up a mountain, aiming for the peak. Aw, that's cool. Snum and Larvesta could be good friends. I mean, yeah, they're totally, you know, types that you wouldn't expect to associate with a bug. I'm gonna call it Snoomy. You know, a combination of Snum and Woomy. I don't know why. Why would I include a Splatoon reference in its name? But I just think it sounds adorable. I mean, yeah, the post game is literally for the thrill seekers, the ones who seek a challenge. The main game is for everyone. Post game is for anyone who really wants to sink their teeth into the game. Fire Terra Shard, nice. Wow, look at that. We're finally hitting the top. We're finally hitting the heights. We're gonna get to the first we're gonna get to the ice gym. I love how everyone was outraged that the ice gym leader was actually a man. It's just weird. I don't get the hate. Why is it a problem if a man looks like a lady? You're born how you're born. And just let other people be happy. Ooh, look at that. It's a Flareon. Oh, that's cute. I mean, exactly. People are just weird like that. They just wanted him to be a girl, that's all it is. Talk about being insecure in your own skin, huh? I didn't realize that was gonna be so difficult. I didn't think he would kill him in one step. Oh, that's the evolved form of Capsicid. Right, okay. I don't really like Capsicid, but I like Scavillion just fine, actually. Oh, look, there you go. We're seeing the little baby doggo now. Pretty cute. Pretty much, yeah, they did get tricked. I mean, cuteness is, really, because you wouldn't be following me if I wasn't cute, would you? It's okay, you can be honest. I don't mind. I'm going to use the snow to make art. That's why I came up here. Alright then, that's fine. Do what you want. Tanya the artist. Oh, look at those eyes. They remind me of Hex Maniac's eyes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Luminion. Uh-oh. No, don't attract. Oh dear. There you go. Damn it! I was hoping we could one-shot it. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Right, okay. Oh no, I forgot water type! No, Tiara! I'm so sorry, friend. I didn't mean to. I thought we could take him out before he could take us out. That's what I get for being careless. Tiara and Larvae keep dying because I'm being careless. We won't let it happen again. We're going in for the kill. Got him. You gotta love a move that guarantees a critical hit though, huh? Frostlass. Oh, Tiara would have been perfect to battle Frostlass. Let's just hope that Larvae is faster, but I think just to be safe we'll use a healing item on him first. Alright, Frostlass. Don't mind me, just healing. So any of you new chat members who are still here, who I haven't asked, how's your day been today? Or how has your day started / ended? Because I want to know. I'm very interested in what my chat gets up to. You make the experience for me after all. I know, right? I've got the heating on now, but I probably should turn it off soon. I mean, this whole cost of living crisis is really terrible. I forgot! I didn't realize that. Well, Mr. Keen Artifact, you keep being cool, my dude. Aw, man, I want it to snow. I mean, you know, snow is fine. You know, the first snowfall is nice, but when it comes to dealing with it after, you know, when the snow just keeps freezing and freezing and freezing, and then it becomes really slippery, it really sucks. Oh no, I just realized something! What was that? What is it? Any art I make out of snow is going to melt as soon as I take it with me off this mountain. Back to square one. I mean, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, Queen Valkyrie. I'm gonna be doing a bumper art weekend, personally, myself. Because I'm really beginning to really get into art now. I envy you people in the hot areas right now. Although I'm sure those of you who prefer the cold envy us in the wintry area. Alright. Oh man, I forgot how low Gooper's attack is. Oh, that sounds adorable, by the way, Guildsins. What type of doggo do you have? Is it a certain type that you are based on, or is it something else? Frickin' Lycanroc. So frustrating. I mean, we all have our favorite seasons. And we're all different. We're all comfortable with different climates and all that stuff, so... yeah. Alright, we need to revive Tiara again. I'm glad I bought all those revives with me, though. Oh yeah, have you guys actually been doing getting the extra profile icons and stuff? As you can see, I got Ionos. Oh wow, Queen Valkyrie, that's pretty cool actually. Making your own assets. That is pretty awesome. I'm very much looking forward to seeing your VTuber when it's done. You'll have to share it with me at some point. Ooh, there's a bit of a frame rate. Hey, gimme go. Give me your money. Hey, give me your coin. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people trying to do their own rigging and stuff. Even I took a quick shot at it, but yeah, I don't think it's quite for me. I don't think I could rig. I was quite fortunate that my VTuber daddy was kind enough to do mine for me. As well as actually draw them. He drew it and he rigged it for me. I mean, he even got the custom like emotions for me. Very reasonably priced too, but I can't help but think maybe I could get some more at some point down the line. I mean, I guess technically you could still be a, you could technically still be a PNG tube with the model and you haven't rigged it yet. I do love that Snum's body is actually crystal clear. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I can get that. Yeah, it does look, it is quite, you know, rigging a VTuber isn't easy at all. It'll take a lot of time to master and learn. But I'm sure someone like Queen Valkyrie can do it. I believe in you. You'll make a great VTuber, and you'll make a great model and rigger too. I know it. Alright, sorry, Snum. You had to die. I'm sorry. I guess technically Snum didn't have to die. I just got lazy. Oh man, look at all these Ghastlies around here. Crazy. I'm just curious to any of those who have this game themselves. How many times did you actually go back to the academy to, like, use your dorm or whatever? Ooh, timer ball. Look at all these ghosts. Oh my god, this would be terrifying in real life. Yeah, anyone who wants to, like, follow me on my, I have a link tree too. I'll probably, find the link, or maybe someone like Bard Venti might be able to help me out with that, and then I can pin that message. I know she came down to lurk, but, you know. Wow, look at all the deli birds. Some of these are, Bronzong. Yeah, they do say it's actually a lot easier to do in, with an actual, like a 3D model than a 2D model. Because you have to draw all the different, like, assets and all the different, like, positions and stuff. Hold on a minute. What? Oh my god, really? This gym leader doesn't actually have a town? He literally just lives in a little gym building by himself? That seems kind of lonely, to be honest. Ah, yes, of course we'll find ice heels in the snow area. Well, I actually thought there'd be a town or something. I don't know why. Hello, Emil. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? This is our homeroom teacher, in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, I'm hunting to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. That's great! Look at you knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of their treasure hunt. It's no easy feat, but even making the attempt is a worthwhile experience. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you know your homeroom teacher's got your back. Aw, thank you. That's so nice of him. I mean, I'll never forget that first day of school. Purely because of how everyone in the class was running at like 5 frames a second. I mean, how did that get through testing? Of course I know how I got through testing. It didn't get enough time. That's what happened. Ah, the lucky egg. So that's how we get that. The lucky egg doubles your XP, doesn't it? If I remember correctly. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It's an egg filled with happiness that earns the holder extra experience points. Nicey. This should be handy for your treasure hunt. And of course we get it this late on. It'd make it a bit too easy otherwise. I hope you'll keep working on that Pokedex of yours too, since I did make the app and all. Wow, this guy made the app too? Wow. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? Thank you, Sensei. Bye-bye. Should we start out again? Oh, look at these cute rock climbers. With identical looking faces. Welcome to the Glaseado Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Emil, yes? Yep. Nud, nud, nud. Great! Now in order to face Gym Leader Grusha, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Glaseado Gym, that means doing a snow slope run. Ah, that's what that trainer earlier told us about. Ride a Pokemon down the designated course and try to reach the goal within the time limit. To start your test, just head out to the gym and go up the slope to your left. We'll fill you in on the details there. Now get out there and have fun. Thank you. I'm sure I will. I'm sure everyone in the chat will have fun, right? I hope you do anyway. Right, so we have to climb up the left. More ice heals, of course. Oh, cool. There's even a Pokemon Center up here. Snowscape. Fun is overrated. Ah, don't be like that. We have fun. We have fun here. So I take it we're gonna ride Koraidon down the hill, right? Because I don't think we have any Pokemon that we could ride otherwise. Maybe Gooper. Alright. Oh my god, the snow's really coming down now. Surely he's freezing in that outfit. I mean, technically, I guess we should be too, considering it's a snowstorm. Hey there, I've been waiting for you. This is where the snow slope run starts. Your task is to ride a Pokemon all the way down this course. It's like a slippery, sliding nature trail. Reach the finish line within the target time and you'll have passed the test. So, ready to attempt the gym test by taking on the snow slope run? Hi! Let's get this test started then. Enjoy the Winter Wonderland on your way down. Oh, hello, Hermit. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Oh my god. Koraidon is frozen. Oh man, it's literally skiing. Or I guess sledging. Like Banjo-Kazooie. Run! Okay, I guess we just slide. You gotta try and hit the corners. We are literally sliding. Oh, the adventure's going great. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Hermit. I hope you enjoy your Santa Claus cosplay. I guess technically it's not, but you know what I mean. I didn't actually realize we could go faster. Wow, that was easy. I'm even yawning. That was so easy. That poor Koraidon's feet. I know, right? He's such a good boy, though. I love Koraidon. Well, I'm glad you had fun. And I'm sure you made a lot of people's day. Congratulations on completing the run. That was some of the best sliding I've ever seen. Almost like seeing Grusha in his prime again. Oh, you obviously passed the gym test with flying colors. Go let the receptionist know. Okay. Wait, no, that's not the right way. I nearly went down the slope again. Yeah, I know everyone wanted to get Violet because they preferred Miraidon. But I just find the more the more like natural looking, like scaly doggo thing just a lot more appealing than Mirai's cyber doggo. But that's just me. Great show on the slopes, Emil. You finished the snow slope run, no problem. And you know what that means? You've cleared the gym test. Way to go. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Do you want to face the Sub-Zero Shredder himself, Gym Leader Grusha? Yes. Very well, allow me to show you to the battle court. I mean, I won't deny that Miraidon has its appeal too, but I was literally much more into Koraidon, especially how I've been interacting with him. Why did you switch, by the way? Curious. It's like, wait, where's the gym leader? This is the gym leader? This is Grusha? There you are. Brr, I'm freezing. I take it you're a challenger? My name's Grusha. I'm a snowboarder. Used to be pro, actually. Now I'm a gym leader. I mean, talk about a career change. I saw you on the slopes. Your skills. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Thank you. But don't let that go to your head. Winter mountains are dangerous. They can throw your life right off course, easy as that. Same thing with Pokemon battles, really. It's always the most dangerous when you're starting to get the hang of things. Today's not a great day to face me, you know. You're better off giving up. Wow, rude. You sure you want to battle me? You bet. Still trying to act cool, huh? Too bad. Well, this is my job now, so don't take what I'm about to do personally. Wow, he's actually kind of a jerk. I wasn't expecting that. Get ready to feel the icy bite of reality. You are challenged by Gym Leader Grusha. Ah, yes, Frostmoth, of course. Go, Tiara! Don't say I didn't warn you. Not my fault if you get overwhelmed. Level 47? I am severely underleveled for this battle. But we had ×4 type advantage. Hehehehe. Titan. I don't know what that is, so I should probably switch to a fire type. He's the last gym leader? I can't believe no one said anything. Why did you not say anything? I didn't realize he was so much more powerful than me. Is this what they say? Is this what they call chat bullying? Oh no, I'm doomed! Oh no, I'm so dead. Alright, Icy Boy. At least Icy Boy can tank these moves a bit better. Oh, god damn it. I'm done for. I'm in danger. Gosh darn it. I mean, chilling water might help. Chilling water might help very much. That's it. We keep lowering his attack. Make him weaker and weaker. Then we might stand a chance. I mean, one of my more frequent chatters, the one who was there when I was a regular streamer, they can tell you there were many a time where they thought I wasn't gonna win, and then I did amazing come-from-behind victory. It was in a fan Pokemon game, one of my greatest triumphs, by the way. I'm glad we have chilling water, because this is really proving to be useful, because now he can't do any damage to me. Until he lowered my defense, of course. Alright, I'm gonna go and do some healing quick. Fortunately, Icy Boy is so good. That base defense is proving to be a real asset, as well as the chilling water move. Oh my god, he's faster than me! So basically, if I can beat him, the rest of the gym leaders will be a breeze, right? I'm gonna show you guys the power of believing in me. In Pokemon, when my back's against the wall, I'm gonna show you the amazing turnaround. Yeah, there goes the Titan. Yeah. Larvae wants to learn Bug Buzz. Bug Bite and Bug Buzz. Nah, we don't need Bug Buzz. Bear Tick. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but we're gonna try it anyway. If I had a way to be faster than my opponents, I might have a better chance. Ah, I was hoping we could one-shot. Kassa! Alright, Larvae. You go and finish him off now. I hope you can finish him off. What? Why does it have Aqua Jet? What the heck? Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, Icy Boy, you're coming back out again. We should be faster, right? Just lower his attack, though. That's fine. Uh-oh! You still thought you had a chance, huh? Chilling water! Altaria! Right, I see. Alright, Icy Boy, you're staying in. You're not just talk, I see, but you're still one false step from a steep fall. Maybe. I think this is where we get a bit of trouble now. Battles are like mountains in winter. The situation can change in a heartbeat. Here we go. The final showdown begins! Hurricane! Uh-oh. Chilling water. No. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. boy! I mean, I know Hurricane's a special attack, but still. Alright, let's try and revive Tiara. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not. Icy boy, you've done so well. I'm so proud of you. I think Rita's probably going to be our best shot so long as it doesn't have any physical attacks. Alright. My ace in the hole. You missed again, sucker. Dazzling Gleam! Dang it! I was hoping it would do more. Let's calm mind up then, shall we? Alright, we can still do this, guys. We can still do this. We're still in this. Especially if it keeps missing that hurricane. Just tank it and get stronger and stronger. Alright, let's finish this. Let's Draining Kiss and get some health back. Oh no! Not confusion! No, Rita! Don't do it! You've got so much to live for! It's alright, we got this. We probably could have endured that attack, to be fair. Stop using Hurricane! Rita, please! Alright, we're gonna use it. Come on, Rita! We hit him once, we win. I'm sure of it. Yes! Psybeam! Damn it! So close! You're always a step away from devastation. The cold will leave you shaking. Oh, wow, he swapped up! Rita, you beauty! Yeah, we win! Yeah! Against all the odds, I come out on top. You melted straight through my ice. Yeah, give me your lunch money. Well, that could have been dangerous. That burning passion you have. You strive for the future no matter what challenges you face. Just like how I used to be. Oh, never mind. I should give you your gym badge. Huh? You want a photo together to commemorate your win? Of course I do. I've gotten every other gym leader's photo after all. Come on. That's so uncool. I don't usually do this sort of thing, but... Okay, fine. Special occasion. Aww. That's adorable. That's so cute. Two traps having a good time. Wow, okay, so that was the hardest gym left. So we just have two easy ones then, right? With 6 gym badges, you'd be able to catch Pokemon up to level 50 more easily. They'll actually listen to you too, which is nice. That's probably how I'd phrase it too. Oh, and before I forget, you should take this too. Ice Spinner. Nicey. The user covers its feet in thin ice and twirls around, slamming into the target. The smooth spinning motion also destroys the terrain. Wow, you can destroy terrain now? That's pretty cool. Should be a lot more useful than some silly photo of you and me. I'm gonna treasure this photo for all time. Feel free to stop by again, if you don't mind the cold, that is. Yeah, okay, he's not so bad after all. We did it. Greetings once more, Emil. I was watching your battle with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. I mean, to be fair, it was against someone with higher level Pokemon than me, so yeah. Hardly had you sent out Pupitar before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks, what an efficient way to corner the opponent. And what artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. Ah, he's very enthusiastic. I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. It's fine, don't worry about it. In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I await the day you come to face me with great anticipation. Oh, but one thing, don't let your studies fall by the wayside. Be sure to come to the academy and now and then. Yeah, that's probably something we should be doing, right? I've only done like 3 classes. But if I'm gonna become the Pokemon League champion, what does it matter? And the snowstorms died down too. Yeah, I probably will, won't I? So chat, be honest. How many of you thought I'd win that battle? I mean, the Mona's still there just because there are loads of Pokemon trainers to battle. I'd assume that's why. Alright. I was gonna say, can we go any higher, or do we not be able to? Is this as high as this mountain trail goes? I guess it is the end of it. Oh, don't worry about it. If Martin was here, he'd tell you. I've many a time subverted expectations. Oh wow, is this an ace trainer? You ought to be careful. There's a shortage of strong trainers in these parts. Yeah, but clearly you haven't battled the gym leader then, have you? Anna the Dragon Tamer. Wow, look at that smug look on her face. Dragonair. I badly want Dratini. Uh-oh. I mean, I'll be the first to admit, if I hadn't spammed the healing items, then we'd have had a big problem. I think it's kind of weird that the gym leaders don't use items anymore. I guess they've got them. I guess the kiddies found it a little too difficult, maybe. Maybe if they got feedback, that was what they were told about. Huh? Ah! Tiara! Well, that was close. Oh yeah, we could back jump with Koraidon, actually. Rita wants to learn Psychic. Oh man, imagine if we'd had Psychic in that battle. That would have been really useful. Sorry, Anna. I suppose none of the other trainers were as strong as you. I mean, I beat the gym leader, even though he was stronger than me. So, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get to the peak of the mountain then. It is very steep, though. I think it'll be a bit difficult to do that. Look at all the Sneasels up here just looking down on the region. It's like, one day we'll take over this region. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Ah, dang it. I pressed it too early. Oh, gosh darn it. We're almost there. Oh, come on. Keep turning around, would you? Koraidon. Dang it, no! Why does he turn around before I can do it? Almost as if the game's like, nope. Oh, wow, we're at the top! We made it! We made it! Brave Mint. I guess I was kind of brave to do this, wasn't I? Paldea's highest peak, one of the 10 sites of Paldea. Wow, look at this place. It's beautiful. Wait, why are you putting me on the edge of the cliff? Uh-oh. Are we gonna slide down now? Oh, I thought we were gonna slide down for a second. That would have been scary. Alright, so where else can we go up here now? Aha, there's a town there. I thought there'd be a town somewhere. Come on, let's slide. Let's do the snow sliding thing again. Wait. Icy rock. We made it, Montenegro. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like this song. That's a lot of candles. Alright, so if the gym is there any clothing shops around here? Or is this gonna be another one of those towns where it's just, you know, food shops and stuff? Because I really wanted to see if my hat existed in this game, you know. There are a few that are kind of close, but not, you know, not as close as I would like. I mean, you gotta love how quickly we got here. Just from jumping to the backwards long jumping up the mountain. Ooh, Leech Life. I remember when Leech Life was a really weak move. Covert Cloak. Ooh. Does that mean less moves are gonna hit her? It would hit my Pokemon? Welcome to Chansey Supply. What can we assist you with today? I'd like to buy. It's all mints and calcium and stuff. Excuse me. I'm good, thanks. Can't really say I'm one for like vitamins and mints until we get to the post game, really. And you know, we start raising some Pokemon that actually have good, perfect IVs and whatever. Oh. So it stops added effects from moves, does it? Am I right in assuming that this is the 7th gym? I just have a feeling it's the 7th gym and the 6th gym is that psychic gym down south. Oh wow, and there's actually team... So that's the ghost. No, I was going to say, I thought it's a ghost gym. Okay. Glaseado Mountain. Oh, Snowrun. Sir Galahad. I see what you got with that one. That's a pretty interesting name. Oh, wait. Is there no Pokemon Center? Oh, yeah, of course, it's right there. Why? I thought the Pokemon Centers were easy to spot, and here I am just completely missing it. Yeah, I want to heal. I can't let Tiara keep getting KO'd. I've got to make sure that they're fully prepared for whatever strikes next. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Okay. Alright, we're going to go and fly now. If I can remember how to do this. Alright. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, that's the Pokédex. Why is the map? I keep forgetting that why is the map. I should just... If I want to remember what the map is, I should just ask, why is map? That's literally all I need to do. Why is map? The Fairy Crew. Alright, we go down south, which is... Oh yeah, I haven't done the fighting street either. I've got a load of these, I've got 2 of the, Team Starfall stuff, and 2 gyms left, and 1 Titan. Right, so... Need to remember where the, fairy... Is it a fairy gym, or is it a psychic gym, the 6th gym? Psychic gym, okay. The Bewitching Beautician. So we go to Cortondo and we'll head there. I think you need the is it one where you need the climb for Koraidon / Miraidon? I have a feeling that might be what it is. Alright, let's mark it down on our map while we're at it. Probably a good idea. Thank you, set us destination, and let's go! Aw, Azurill, please! A level 7 Azurill against a level 41 Pupitar. I mean, I think Azurill would have had this, so that's why we're gonna run away. I don't think I could have taken on that Azurill. It's probably way too strong for me. Alright. Well, it's better late than never, Martin. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, Marie! Get out of here! Unless you're a shiny Mareep, get out of here. Do you guys remember where I can... Do you guys know where I can get the Charcadet evolution item? I kind of wanted to get Charcadet so I could call him Flame Man when he evolved. As of right now, my Charcadet is simply a Flame Boy. Hopefully one day he'll be a Flame Man. No, Nimble, no. Right, we gotta climb up. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can swim now anyway, so we don't have to worry now. It's kind of weird that he can jump higher backwards than he can forwards. But that's just to show you how rushed the game is, that an oversight like that could be oversought, as they say. Zapapico. So we're not too far away then, are we? Or is this where this gym we're going to next is? Well, there's something up there. Ah, yeah, the cave. I remember this place. This is where I thought I could find a Gibble. And then I couldn't. Only to find out later that there is actually an even easier place to get Gibble. Heck, I even got Gabite before I got a Gibble. Oh, look at this. Ah, it's water. Toxicity. Your future is hazy. Let me see your future. Let's see if you'll make it out of this cave. Alright, Fizzle Milky, thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you again. Domingo the scientist, huh? Alright, the perfect counter Pokemon. Magnet Rise. Oh, you sneaky. You sneaky sneak. Sunday. Ah, shame I didn't battle him on a Sunday, huh? Oh, you're self-destructing now. I remember when self-destruct in the first gen was literally almost always a guaranteed KO, even against a Pokemon with a resistant typing. You'll be fine wherever you go. Thank you. Now give me your lunch money, nerd. He's a literal nerd. Yeah, I heard people say you needed to be able to rock climb to get here. But I don't think that's necessarily the case, is it? Ooh, it's a scary Houndoom. But I think you only need to have a high jump. I don't think you need anything else. Did I see you riding a Pokemon? Well, yes. Actually, I was. How did you know? I didn't know there was a Pokemon that could climb these steep slopes with a rider. I mean, he's technically been jumping up for me. Shelgon. This Shelgon will be shell gone when I'm through with him. Excuse me. Not if I'm missing it, won't. Goodness gracious. Wow, okay, Tiara, I'm sorry. I let you down, friend. Well, I'm glad they've pretty much all caught up now. Did you include Gardevoir just as a joke? Because if you did, I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're trying to do. Bye-bye, Shelgon. Sliggoo. Alright, Icy Boy. Considering I spent all that time getting Icy Boy, I really should use it a bit more. I thought so. Your joke wasn't lost on me, friend. Bye-bye, Sliggoo. Bye-bye. Oh, Haxorus. A fully evolved dragon this time. Isn't Haxorus meant to be a high-level evolution, though? I didn't think it'd evolve at level 40. I guess I'm just lucky that most dragons aren't very good in the special defense, huh? Just one shot, one shot, one shot. I thought I trained pretty hard. Not as hard as me. Thank you for your money. Thank you for your patronage. Please come back again soon for another ass whooping. We gotta keep Larvae and Tiara fully healed and up to... Hold on. I need to swap. Oh, look at these Pupitars. I mean, what were people saying about needing to climb to get up here? Needing to be able to climb cliff faces? Because I didn't need that. I have high jumps. Oh my gosh. I just think these climbers are adorable. I'll tell you why I'm so worried about the weather. Hiker Daniela. She cute. She very cute. Hippowdon. Sandstream, of course. Level 44, okay. I have a feeling that maybe the gym leader here is going to be a similar level. I'm glad you're still here, Kadora. Thanks for sticking around with me for so long. Normally when a new person comes in, they normally leave after like a minute. So whenever I have someone who sticks around, I'm more than grateful to them. Come on, Martin. No one wants a grandma Nazi. Yeah, I know you're still here, Guild. Yeah, I'm sorry I deleted the first tweet of your fan art. I just wanted it. I just wanted a new one, you know. I just wanted to get a new one. Lycanroc? Still here? I'm so grateful. Thank you. I'm glad you're still enjoying this. Oh no, Sage. I'm so sorry, Sage. Alright, we need something to take on Lycanroc. Alright, we're going with Tiara. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but we can at least see what happens. Oh, him is Crumpchin. Thankfully, Lycanroc's defense is not great, so that's definitely a help. Tiara wants to learn the move Thrash. What should we remove with Thrash? Let's see. I mean, the power's great, but I already have a lot of high power moves, so I don't really think Thrash is that useful. Sandstorms are weather too, you know. I swear they are. I mean, they make you flinch when they strike, so it makes sense, right? Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was a shiny. Is it not a shiny? I thought it was a shiny. I thought it was normally yellow. Well, he's dead now. I mean, I know there's a way to check. Excuse me. I know there's a way to check if you've actually encountered any shinies in your profile, I think. Yeah, I haven't battled any shinies. It wasn't a shiny. Okay. Fair enough. I built these muscles by many trips to the gym. My brilliant brawn will surely lead me to victory. We'll see. Izan the Courier. Revavroom. Right, so that's how they make their Starmobiles. They just insert a Revavroom into the engine. And just build around it, I guess. Oof. Haha, flame body, sucker. Oh man, it's still so good though. Oh no, Swagger, please no Swagger. Swagger, no Swagger. Or Swagger, no swagging. Come on, Larvae. Yes! I mean, you could literally ride a Revavroom as well, couldn't you, technically? My massive musculature misled me! I'll bet it did. I mean, it's kind of interesting though, isn't it? If you ever need to, like, make some money, you literally just battle Pokemon. Hello there, I'm a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice Pokemon battles? So far you've defeated 4 trainers in the Area 6 of South Province. Once you defeat 7 trainers, you'll get a lovely prize. Oh, there's more trainers around here? I know these are worth doing because you get some pretty good items. Like the charm I have on my Gardevoir. That was what I got from doing one of these. So it's definitely worth doing. Right, I hope there are some shops in here. Another new chat member. My goodness, I'm so surprised. There's like 5 new chat members today. Hello, Gamerland55. Welcome. I hope you have a nice time and you can chill out here in my chat. You can all have a lot of fun. But let me know, are there any actual shops here? Not just like item shops, but like clothing shops. Because I feel like there aren't that many clothing shops in this game. Oh. Oh. Now that's a callback if I ever saw one. Man, these icons bring back lots of pleasant memories for me. That's pretty sweet. Oh, can I zoom in? Just a bakery. Oh, so that's how you do it. Ah. Thank you, Genocide Maiden. That's gonna be very useful. I feel like there aren't that many big towns in Paldea. Ah, this is where the psychic battle gyms take place, I see. Boop! I mean, I can't help but feel that now you can't just enter random houses. It sort of takes away some of the exploration, and these towns don't feel quite as full if they don't have any shops in them. That's not just me, right? I'm sure some of you guys feel the same, right? It just feels like there should be more stuff to do if there's not actually gonna be many shops in the place. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna about wrap up this stream today. Yeah, sorry about not doing Alliance Alive, but I feel like I should save that for the late shift because I started it on the late shift, so I figure my audience is gonna be more, you know, interested in that from that side. So, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow because we're gonna do another stream. So I'll see you guys then, hopefully. Thank you all the new chat members. It's always nice to meet new people. And I'm glad you got so involved in the chat. I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!